a glare. I think this could be it. I'm gonna settle this. Who sounds and giggles and moans.
Hi guys, it's Brielle. Welcome back to my channel. I already started off by doing this look by setting my face with my Hourglass Mineral Veil Primer, and I already set it with my Urban Decay setting spray. And now I'm going in with my Boiing concealer, and I'm just going to put that underneath my eyes and around my jawline. Now I'm going in with my Beauty Blender and my MAC Fix Plus, and I'm going to blend that all in underneath my eyes and around my jawline where I also put the concealer. Now I'm going in with my Maybelline FIT Me Matte Poreless Foundation in the shade 112, and I'm going to dot that around my face because I think that gets the best coverage on me. It also prevents me from feeling cakey by the end of the day. Going back in with my Real Technique Beauty Blender, I'm just going to blend that all in around my face. I really like Real Technique's Beauty Blender because of the flat top on it. It makes it easier for blending in foundation. Now I'm going in with my NYX HD Concealer in the shade Porcelain, and I'm going to highlight my face with it, starting off with underneath my eyes, going to the bridge of my nose, my Cupid's bow, my chin, and dotting it around my forehead. I'm also going to put some of it underneath my jawline. Going back in with my Real Technique Beauty Blender, I'm just going to blend all of that into my face. And when I blend it underneath my eyes, I'm also going to bring some of that onto my eyelid and blend that in there too. Moving on, I'm going to be setting where I highlighted my face with my DermaBlend Professional Setting Powder in the shade Original. And the sponge I'm using is just a sponge that I got from a pack from CVS, probably for about $2. Next, I'm going to be contouring my face. I'm using my Sephora Pro Contour Brush in the number 79, and I'm using my Kat Von D Shade and Light palette in the shade Sombre. And I'm just going to be putting that around the edges of my forehead, underneath my cheekbones, and I'm just going to be blending that all in together. I'm also going to take some of that and I'm going to put that around my jawline and underneath my chin. In the shade Subconscious from the Kat Von D Shade and Light palette, I'm also going to be just getting the very edges and the very corners of my forehead just to make that area a little bit darker. And I'm going to make sure that that's all blended in together. I'm also going to be using my Posh Flat Brush, and I'm just going to put a little bit of Sombre underneath my bottom lip to make it look a little bit bigger. I'm also going to be doing this to contour my nose too. Just very, very lightly because I don't want a harsh contour. Going back in with my Pro Contour Sephora brush, I'm going to be just dusting away the setting powder with a very, very light hand. I'm making sure that everything is blended in together so that there aren't any harsh lines in my contour or where I put my setting powder. Now I'm going in with a MAC blush, and using my Real Technique brush, I'm just going to be very lightly putting that on the apples of my cheeks and making sure that the contour is blended in with my blush. Sadly, I've had the blush for a very long time, and the name underneath of it has completely faded away, so I can't tell you what the name of the blush is. Using my Morphe M149 brush, I'm going to be very lightly highlighting my Cupid's bow with my Makeup Revolution highlighter in the shade Golden Lights. And I'm just going to be putting that all around my lip. My M429 brush now, I'm going to be highlighting with the same highlighter on the bridge of my nose and the very tip of my nose. I'm not going to bring that highlight all the way down the bridge of my nose, just on the very top of it. Now using my Real Technique setting brush, I'm going to be doing the same highlighter, and I'm just going to be putting that on the very top of my blush. And because this is going to be a very glowy look, I'm going to be putting a very generous amount on both of my cheekbones. By smiling when I do my highlight, I'm able to bring it down to the very top of the apples of my cheeks, and it's more likely that you'll be able to see my highlight in pictures. I'm also going to be taking my highlighter and putting it very, very lightly on the top of my eyebrows. I'm also going to put a very small amount on my chin. Now I'm putting more highlight on the top of my cheekbones because I really want to look like I'm glowing. To start off my eyebrows, I'm going just to be combing them through. Using my BH Cosmetics paddle brush, I'm going to be using my HD concealer from NYX, and I'm just going to be already sharpening the bottom part of my eyebrows. Using my Ulta blending crease brush, I'm going to go in and I'm just going to blend all of that highlight in. My Anastasia and Beverly Hills brow definer in the shade Chocolate, I'm just going to be filling in my eyebrows. Using my Eco Tools brow brush, I'm going to be going in with my Anastasia brow powder in the shade Dark Brown, and I'm going to be using the lighter shade in the Duo. I'm also going to be setting my eyebrows with Anastasia's brow gel in the shade Chocolate. Now I'm concealing the very tops of my eyebrows. And I'm going to go back in with my blush brush, and I'm just going to be making sure that my highlight isn't too strong. Now I'm using my Urban Decay Eyeshadow Potion Primer in the shade Original, and I'm just going to be priming my eyelids. Using my Ulta blending crease brush, I'm going to go in with the shade Beaches and Cream from MakeupGeek. And I'm just going to be putting it very tightly on my crease and a little bit on my eyelid. Now using MakeupGeek's Creme Brulee, I'm going to be going very tightly in my crease with MakeupGeek's Soft Dome Blending Brush. And the reason why we're doing this very tightly on the eyes is because I don't want this look to be very harsh. I want it to be as natural as I possibly can on my eyelids. Now using my soft dome brush from Posh, I'm going to be going in with the shade Shimma Shimma from MakeupGeek. And I'm just going to be highlighting underneath of my eyebrows with that. I'm also going to be highlighting the inner tear duct too. Now using NYX's Jump Eye Pencil, I'm going to be going in the shade Milk and eyelining my eyes. The mascara I'm using is Urban Decay's Perversion mascara. It's my favorite mascara because I think that the formula is really nice, and it also doesn't make my eyelashes clump when I want to put on maybe 2 or 3 coats. I'm going back in with my MakeupGeek brush in the shade Creme Brulee, and I'm just going to be making that crease a little bit darker, but not very much darker. Using my City Color lip liner in the shade Porcelain, I'm just going to be lining my lips. The lip gloss I'm using for this look is MAC Cosmetics Lip Gloss in the shade See-Thru. And I love this lip gloss because it's very nude and it's a very versatile color that I can use with a lot of other looks. Using my Ulta brush again, I'm going to be going in with my highlighter, and I'm just going to be highlighting it on the very middle part of my bottom lip and my top lip, and I'm just going to make sure that that's all blended in together. And that's the final look. Thank you guys so much for watching another one of my tutorials, and I'm sorry if this audio was a little bit awkward, but make sure to subscribe. There's a tag on here on YouTube where I would have to have you do my makeup. Do you think you could do it? Why not? You watch me do my makeup all the time. Do the Auntie Mildred thing.
Hello everybody, it's your Auntie Mildred!